the long-awaited video. The video or explanation that y'all have been waiting for. And no, I'm not pregnant. I don't know why you guys keep asking me. I'm not, okay? I posted I was going to do an announcement and all the replies were, are you pregnant? So I don't know where this is coming from. I would love to have a baby, but I'm a gamer, okay? I'm not going outside anytime soon. But as you can tell from the title, yeah, I left FaZe, and I'm going to be basically breaking this video down into why I did. Normally when you join FaZe, you don't leave FaZe because it's like the top org and all this other stuff, but we left on good terms, so don't think there's drama. There's no drama unless you want there to be, because people love doing stuff like that. But let me give you a little bit of an insight, because I've been in FaZe for a year, and then about 2 months ago, I left. I didn't say anything. I didn't make any announcements. I just kind of subtly left. I took FaZe out of all of my descriptions, bios, and all that good stuff. And it was mutual. I'll get into why I left. But everyone kept asking me every video, every stream, every tweet, are you in FaZe? Are you in FaZe? Which I don't know why, because all you had to do was type in FaZe Avxry and see that I was on the FaZe Clan channel, the FaZe Clan Twitter. I lived in the FaZe house. I'm on the store, for God's sakes, as a model. So I don't know why people kept asking. All they had to do was Google 1 second. But yeah, I was in FaZe. If we do like a little recap, basically FaZe was an ideal thing. I literally watched FaZe as I grew up. I did Call of Duty trick shotting. I got in their lobbies. I fanboyed. I made videos about killing them in Modern Warfare 2, all that good jazz. Kind of like the toxic 12-year-olds nowadays, but just Fortnite. And June 24th, 2018, I ended up joining FaZe through Friday Fortnite. I was pulling a lot of viewers during that time. This is like the one tournament that I really strived in, and I was with Noah J456. We never won. We always got second, third, and that's it. We always got second or third. So we were really good at losing, but about to win. Borderline winning we were good at. And basically, they kept seeing this amazing work from us, and then I ended up doing a little duo with High Distortion. And throughout this, FaZe Banks actually reached out saying, hey, we would like to announce you to join FaZe this day. And we happened to get to the finals versus Cloaksy and Tfue. So I got invited by Cloaksy, and he basically, remember this is 2018, guys, but he invited me. I was supposed to be with High Distortion for that, but then FaZe Banks was in the lobby, and I was like, oh, this is weird. And in front of 240,000 people live, I got recruited to FaZe, which was the craziest thing. One of the most heartwarming things ever. We ended up losing the tournament, High Distortion and we got second place, sadly. But still, we did good. We played really well. So I joined FaZe through that way. Around September 17th, I got my first video on the FaZe Clan channel. It wasn't an intro video, but it was kind of just meeting the FaZe members of the house. Tfue and Cloaksy were supposed to live next door in the pro house, and then obviously Tempo and Jalmok were supposed to move in, but that never happened, and then we got rid of the pro house. But I was in the video with myself, Scissors, Adapt, and Temper, and we literally just did like this little podcast type of thing, but a video just talking about what's going on in Fortnite and talking about what's going on with the house and how I was just a part of there, and I literally looked like I was lost, because technically I was still living a dream. But a little bit before that, I forgot to mention, basically what happened was, before I moved into the house, Banks was the best about it. He was literally just like FaceTime me one day. I was still in New Jersey, and he was like, Avxry, I want you to come move to California. And I go, what? And it's moving across the country for me. And I ended up moving all the way across the country to live in these people I grew up looking up to. And I was like, this is literally insane. I watched all their content and stuff, and it's still unreal that I was a part of FaZe. And he was like, I was like, do I need to do anything? He goes, no strings attached. I just want you to move in. Literally, like he verbally just was like, you're moving in. And I go, okay. And I packed up. 3 days later, I got to the house. He was there greeting me, and he was like, I have it set up for you. He literally had a full-blown setup for me in this room, gave me the room, and was just like, this is yours. We want you to be here. Then he introduced me to management, everyone in the house. And then after a week, I kind of got adjusted, and then I did the videos, and it was literally surreal just how Banks was. He treats everyone like family, especially just being in FaZe. And I saw him at World Cup, still super genuine guy. Like all of FaZe I saw there. I'll get into it a little bit more about meeting them at World Cup again after leaving FaZe. Also, I got a video with myself and Adapt. He was introducing me. I think I was almost 1 million views, I believe. And we basically just did a little game. I was the first person to be introduced to the house other than Scissors, and Scissors was introduced a year before me. So it was literally crazy just being there off of just Fortnite. And I was in Adapt's video, and then I was like, holy crap, this is crazy. Adapt is definitely one of my homies. Love the kid to death. And then I moved on to just doing me at the house. I was streaming, uploading, getting things done, doing a lot of things behind the scenes. And then I got my intro video done by Barker. Barker, who's a legendary editor. I couldn't be happier to have him edit my intro video to FaZe. And I had the song White Tiger, which was my first ever montage song. So I was like, holy crap, this is sick. And the montage came out really well. Sadly, there's no clipping on YouTube, so I had to use whatever clips I had on my hard drive at the time. And they weren't even my best clips, but they were really good. People loved the montage, which was super awesome, seeing everyone on the FaZe channel being like, holy crap, this is sick, this is sick. The edit was amazing. I know a lot of times during the streams, you guys were like, oh, what's it like? What are these guys like? What are these guys like? And again, like, Banks literally treats everyone like family. Management treats everyone great as long as you're literally just responding to them. They're just like, what do you need? What do you want? We got it. And they brought everything to us, which is great. Made my life so easy. Kind of miss management. I love them. But again, hanging out with the comp team or just Tifu and Cloaksy, and went to the pro house for the first month that I was there. And they treat us like family. Now I still hang out with Cloaksy because he lives close to me, and we just go out, hang out. Turner's here sometimes now, and it's like the same thing, just on the East Coast at this point. But I wasn't really close with them at the time until now. The whole YouTube Twitch thing, we're divided. But it was great hanging out with them, seeing the OG FaZe guys. They all treated me very well, and it was just great to stream, have a great vibe, great group of people at the house, which was something I like. Again, everything at the FaZe house I would never take back. I'm so happy I did what I did while I was there. I'm so happy I got the experiences that I had when I was there, meeting everyone, living a different lifestyle. Just getting a taste of it was insane. At the age of 21 at the time, I never thought that would ever happen in my entire life. So I was super thankful for FaZe, for everything, what they did there, and just the opportunities they gave me. But I ended up leaving the FaZe house around New Year's. I visited my family. I was never homesick too. I visited my family for about, I think, a month, because I do have 2 younger sisters and a nephew. My sisters being 10, 5, my nephew being 4. I obviously don't want to be too absent in their lives. Like, I flew back a lot for holidays to go see them, but it was only for like 2 days. And then I did a whole month for Christmas. And then I flew back to California for New Year's. And I was like never homesick. I was so happy I got to see them, and I was ready to settle back in, but I had to go record the Slick video. So after New Year's, 2 days after, I flew back to New Jersey, and I was about to record the Slick video. And then I got news that my best friend passed away due to an illness. And it kind of made me not want to leave home because I wanted to be around friends and family. But then that month turned into 2 months. And then I just was like, I really don't think I need to be in LA with that lifestyle. I like my lifestyle in New Jersey. And this wasn't the reason why I left FaZe, just because I left the house. I told them, I'm like, I don't think I'm coming back to the house. I just had a recent death, and I just kind of want to wind down. And that's when I started making some of my best videos, all the crazy creative, like winning with a Wii controller, typewriter, all that stuff, because I've just felt comfortable being back where I was, where everything all started. And then it got to the point where I just stopped, I guess, feeling like I was a part of FaZe because I wasn't living under the roof anymore, which is completely, like, that makes sense, because I felt like I just want to work on my own brand. And at that point, I felt like I just left and like slapped on the name, and it felt like an old Call of Duty clan to me. And I was like, well, I don't want to just do this to them, and I don't want to just do this to myself. So I eventually messaged them and I was like, or got on a call with one of the management and I was like, I don't really feel like I'm like FaZe material. I don't really want to like just have the name on when I'm not really that involved anymore. And they completely understood it. They want what's best for me. They were like, if you need anything, let us know. And I was like, oh wow, that went really well. And again, I love FaZe Adapt. I love everyone in it. Adapt is definitely the homie. Shout out to you, Adapt, if you're watching this. I don't know. He's just one of the coolest dudes, and I loved hanging out with him there. I saw him at Worlds, and just we ran into each other, and I was just, and he was like talking about like go watch The Arrow, which now I'm addicted to. So I'm watching that now. But this was like a little update video. A lot of you guys kept asking me. There's no bad blood between myself and FaZe, and yeah, just hope you guys understand. And I'm not on any teams. Maybe if a good offer comes by or something like that, like something I can't refuse, then maybe I'll go with it. But I just want to work on my own brand right now, which makes sense. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. More videos on the second channel, also Avxry. That is in my sub box, one of these ways on the channel. I think it's this way. And yeah, enjoy your day. Hey, I'm Avxry, not FaZe Avxry. Peace.